Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, I have a fabulous project planned for us today. But do you like my shirt? We'll talk about that in a minute. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by. And welcome to all of my new friends and to all of my new subscribers. Welcome back to all of my longtime friends and longtime subscribers. So today I'm sitting in that other part of my crafty studio because it's a little bit noisy on the other side of the wall, and I wanted to make sure that you guys didn't hear that throughout my video. Today we're going to make another one of those awesome all-in-one boxes, but y'all, this time we are going to turn it into the sweetest Christmas mini album. It is going to be an all-in-one, so the album is actually made into the box, and you'll see what I mean in just a minute. And then during the video I'm going to take a moment to share with you some awesome things that my daughter Baby Posh has made that some of you might be interested in. So, y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. Alright y'all, so here's a closer look at today's awesome project. When finished, it is going to measure 5 by 6 and it will be 1.5 inches deep. Y'all, this is another one of those beautiful all-in-one boxes. It's constructed the same way as the other two that we have made, but when you open this one, we have a Christmas mini album attached to the inside. So you'll never misplace that mini. You won't need to make a box for that mini because it's already boxed. So when I opened mine, on the inside, I could have placed a mat or a pocket, but I decided to keep mine very simple. You guys know that I am a minimalist when it comes to crafting and embellishing. So on this side, I added a little truck, put a few embellishments around the edge, and then we have our beautiful mini album. So the pages of this mini measure 4.5 by 5.5, and I am just going to do a very quick flip through so that you can see what we have. So right here and here I have my writing journals, and then we have two mats where you can mount photos or you can place whatever you want to place there. And then when you open this page, I have two pocket pages here, so we're able to tuck in anything that we want in these pockets. I have cut aparts in mine for right now. And then the centerfold is two mat pages, so you can place photos, you can place whatever you want on here, but I think that this is just so delightful. I love the Christmas colors of red and white, and I think that this just screams Christmas. So then we have another set of pocket pages here, and then we have another set of journaling tag pages with mats, so you're able to add and embellish as much as you want. Then we close it out with the back page. Again, you can add another mat, you can add a pocket, you can put whatever you want to put here and here and here. Left it blank, but this is perfect for a larger picture. It's perfect for a pocket, however you want to use it. So here is what we're going to need to make it. Alright, this project has a lot of cut pieces to it, so I am going to go over them slowly for those of you who might want to write it down. If you want to download a supply list that can be printed, please visit my website, and the link is in the description box below. So the first thing I have 4 white mats, and these measure 3.5 by 4.5. Then we have 6 decorative pieces, and this is more like a medium weight cardstock, and we have 6 of these, and they measure 2 3/8 by 4 3/4. Then I have 2 pieces that measure 1 3/8 by 4 3/4. Then I have 4 pieces. These measure 1 3/8 by 5 3/4. So then we have 12 pieces that are cut at 5 1/4 by 4 1/4. We have 4 pieces that are cut at 5 3/4 by 4 3/4. Then we have a piece of poster board, which is what I'll be using to make the actual album body. And this is 5.5 by 9.5. Then I have a piece that is 5.5 by 9 3/4. Then I have a piece that is 5.5 by 10. And I am going to be using the Dollar Tree poster board that measures 11 by 14. This is what I have been using on these projects, the black and the white. If you don't have poster board, you can cut down 2 pieces of 12 by 12 to get yourself an 11 by 14 inch piece. So to start, we're going to take that poster board that measures 11 by 14, and on the 14 inch side, we're going to score at 5, at 6.5, at 11.5, and now I'm out of scoring room, so I'm going to slide this over. I'm going to line up that last score mark at 1, and then I'll score at 2.5. Then I'm going to score on the 11 inch side. We're going to score at 1, and I'll score down as far as I can go, and we're going to score at 2.5. And then I'll rotate it to the opposite 11 side. We'll score at 1 and at 2.5. I'm just going to flip it so that I can complete my score at 1 and at 2.5. And then I'll do the same thing over here. So I'm just flipping it over because I wasn't able to go all the way down because my scoreboard is not 14 inches. So I started a score at 1, and then I flipped it like this to complete that score at 1. So then I am going to fold and burnish all of my scores. So then we need to free our tabs, and I am just going to fold this so that you can see my center tabs are here. This is what we're going to work on first. So we're going to go to that second score mark, and we're going to drag straight down on both sides. And then I'll fold this. We're going to reduce it, angle, and angle. We'll do the same thing on the opposite side to go up to the second score mark and drag straight down. Do the same thing over here. Reduce, and then angle in and angle in. Then we're going to have 3 corner pieces that we are going to need to get rid of on this end. So your piece looks like this. We're going to have these 2 double flaps here. So we're going to get rid of these 3 corner pieces. I'll go up to the second score mark, drag straight down, remove those 2 pieces, and then I'll go up to the second score mark, drag straight down, and just angle in on this piece, and we do the same thing over here. So I am going to go up to the second score mark, and I'll remove these 2, angle, angle, and angle. So then I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm going to round my ends on this piece, this piece, this piece, this piece, and this piece. So we will be rounding all of the pieces that will either fold over or fold in. And so once you have your pieces rounded, it's going to look like this. And so now we're going to go ahead and place some of our decorative pieces. So I have decided that I want the outside of my box to have the poinsettias. So I am going to take my tape runner, and I am going to be doing this with my tape runner, and I am just going to place tape. You can use your double stick tape if you want, but I am just going to place my tape on this piece, and I'm going to place it down so that I have it fairly centered on the outside. And we're going to do the same thing on the back side. And this is that same process that you have been seeing me do on these all-in-ones. Then I'm going to take these 2 pieces, and we're going to put those right there. Just going to add some tape to these. And I'll put this down. Like that. And then we'll put this piece down. Right there. So then on the inside, I'm going to go with my plaid. So we're going to take the two pieces that measure 5 3/4 by 6 3/4. And we're going to place those down on the inside. So I am going to take this and we're going to place it right there. Take my second one and we're going to place it right here. Take my two pieces that measure 1 3/8 by 5 3/4 and we're going to place those here. So we'll put this one right here. And we'll put this one right here. And you guys know what I did? Again, I made a mistake. I forgot to place down my magnet, so I am going to peel this as much as I can so that I can place down my magnets. So I'm going to take one of my magnets, we're going to place it right there. And then I'm just going to peel up and just place some tape in the general area. I'm going to fold that over and hopefully we can get that magnet stuck, and the magnet is stuck. So I'm going to take some more tape and just place some tape so that I can put this back down on this end. Like that. Then we're going to do the same thing here. So guys, if you do what I do and you forget to place your magnets, this is a fairly easy little fix. You just have to make sure that when you're peeling away, that you are peeling back very carefully so that you don't tear the poster board. And so now I'm just going to take some of my tape and just really work that tape. I'm going to add a little bit more tape. And we're going to get that stuck. And we were able to re-stick it. So before you place down your inside piece, just make sure that if you're going to place magnets, you go ahead and place those first. Otherwise, all is not lost. You can fix it as you just saw me do, but it's a lot easier if you place the magnets first. And so y'all see, every now and then I have those oopsie moments too. So I'm going to take my pieces that measure 2 3/8 by 4 3/4, and I am just going to lightly round my ends. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to do these 2 at a time just to save myself some time. Just doing a light rounding. And so now these pieces will go on like this. I am just going to add some tape. I'm going to take this and we'll place it so that we are not hitting that score mark and it will fold easily. Go ahead and get that nice and stuck. Then I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to place another one right there. I'm going to go ahead and put tape on all of these and I'll be right back. Alright, so I have added the tape to all of my pieces and we're just going to go ahead and place those down. So I am placing them down to cover the magnets, as well as to just finish off the top all nice and cute like. So I am just going to take another piece and we're going to place those here. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. Then we're going to take our two pieces that measure 1 3/8 by 4 3/4, and we're going to add some tape to both. And I'm going to take these pieces and we're going to put them on the front like that. And we'll put them right there. So that will be the top when we fold over. So now we have the cover of our box completely done, and it is time to make the mini album portion. But before we do, what do you think about my shirt? It says, "Be the reason someone smiles today." I think it's absolutely fabulous. Y'all, I think it's so fabulous that I have moved the project over to the side for just a moment because I am going to do some horn tooting. And I am going to toot the horn of my daughter, Baby Posh, because she surprised me with a whole bunch of items that she was making for me to introduce on the channel to you guys. So she decided to start sublimating, and boy is she good at it. Now the shirt I'm wearing right now is actually a vinyl heat press shirt, but everything else that you're going to see, Baby Posh sublimated this, and you will be able to order all of these items. I am going to go through them very quickly and then we're going to get back to the video. So I have on my beautiful shirt that says, "Be the reason someone smiles today." You guys know that I love that saying. So she took it and she put it on a nice navy blue shirt for me. And I'm going to put my arm up like this so that you can see she has the Posh Paper Lady on the sleeve. Absolutely love this. But then she made a whole bunch of other items that I'm going to share. Let's flip back to that overhead. So she made these fabulous mouse pads, and this one says "Time to Make It," and at the bottom, signature, the Posh Paper Lady. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then she made these coordinating stainless steel tumblers. Guys, the print on here is so smooth, it is actually baked into it, so you can't even feel anything. But look at how she did this. She did an overlay on top of some blue ferns, and it says "Time to Make It." Y'all know that saying. Then she made a beautiful mug, and it says "Make It Posh," and I'm going to switch into a "Make It Posh" t-shirt in just a little bit, but hopefully you can get a good look at how this actually looks. All of this is made by Baby Posh. This is not made by a company. She is actually making all of this in addition to being a mom of a 5-year-old and a 4-year-old. Then she made me this gorgeous mug that says, "Be the reason someone smiles today." Smiles, as hopefully you can see that. It's in blue. Y'all, this is so, so nice. And here is my absolute favorite of the things that she's made for me. I do have some tea in here, so I'm being very careful as I lean it. But it says, "Be the reason someone smiles today." And can you see how beautiful this is? And then finally, two more favorites. She made me two phone cases. This one says, "Be the reason someone smiles today." Y'all, if you can't see this, it is gorgeous. It actually has a glitter effect on the inside, but everything is smooth to the touch. And then she made me a second one, and this one has Loki on it. So she's able to do all types of customization. Just depends on what you want. Don't you just love these? So I'm going to get back to the video, but all of these will be available to order. So just check my description box. Baby Posh does have her own website, so I will have the link to her website if you're interested in purchasing any of the things that I've shown you, or if you want to contact her about doing some custom orders for you. She's also excited about being able to do that as well. Y'all, thank you so much for letting me be a proud mama bear and tooting my daughter's horn. I am very proud to have my YouTube channel, and y'all know my channel stands for excellent. So that is why I am equally as proud to be able to share my daughter and what she is doing with you guys. All right, I'm going to bring in my poster board piece that measures 9.5 by 5.5, And we're going to score this at 4.5 and 5. Then I'm going to bring in my piece that measures 5.5 by 9 3/4, and we're going to score this at 4.5 and at 5 1/4. Then I'm going to bring in my piece that measures 5.5 by 10, and we're going to score this at 4.5 and at 5.5. And so then we are going to fold and burnish all of these scores. All right, so then we're going to take our piece that measures 10.5 by 5.5 and the piece that measures 9 3/4 by 5.5. And what we're going to do is we're going to take it and place it on the inside like that. And we're going to place it down with glue. Now I am not going to bring glue all the way to the edge, but I did put glue on like that. Then I'm going to stand this piece up because when I back this into it, I'm going to be eyeballing it for even placement on both sides. And when I think I have it even, then I'll just pick it up and we'll get it nice and stuck. Then I'm going to take the piece that measures 9.5 by 5.5, and we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to back it into our booklet. So I'm going to take my glue, place my glue like this. Then I'll stand it up and I'm just going to slide it in, and I'm looking for even placement on both sides. And then I'll pick it up when I think I have it. And what I mean by even placement, even spacing between that score mark and where the edge of my book hits on both sides. So I'm actually pretty pleased with that. It's never going to be perfect, but that is good enough. So that is how we get our little booklet. So now I'm going to take my pieces, and using my tape runner, we're just going to place those down. And how you choose to decorate or place down your papers on the inside is completely up to you. I am using just 2 patterns because I want that consistency and flow. So I am going to bring in my book because I do want to try to get a little bit of evenness in the look of my placement, if it's possible. Might not be possible. So that's going to be pretty good right there. So I'm just going to take this piece and we're going to put it down like that. And then all I'm going to do is I'll put this piece on the front, another matching piece on the back, and you'll see how quick and easy my little album building process is. I'm just not one of those people who has a lot of nooks and crannies to the albums that I make. Those albums are beautiful and I admire them, but I am just not one of those people, so I keep mine very simple. So I'm going to open the center fold and use my final 2 pieces of the plaid. So basically I had 4 of the plaids that measure 4 1/4 by 5 1/4. And we're just going to place these down like that. And so then I'm going to take this piece and we're going to put it down right there. So there is our center fold. Now everywhere that I have white space, I am going to place down these mats that have the poinsettias on them. So I am going to go ahead and just tape all of these so that we can place them down, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I have my tape on all of these and we're going to go ahead and just place them down. These are those remaining 4 1/4 by 5 1/4 inch pieces. So we're just going to put these down like that. So I am just placing all of these down, and we will have that white border going around the edge, which I really like in my albums because I just think that if it's a white border or a black border, it just adds a little touch of elegance to that album. And now we can put down our last two. And so once you have all of your decorative mats down, you're basically going to have a little mini album that looks like this. So now I'm going to take 2 of my mats that measure 3.5 by 4.5. And how you do yours is completely up to you guys. And I am going to take this mat and we're going to place it right there. And I'm on the center fold when I'm placing this mat. Then I'm going to take this mat and we're going to place it opposite this one. Then I'm going to open it to this page and I'm going to place another mat. And I am doing a layout that's a little bit different from the way that I did that first one and how I'm placing these mats. The centerfold mats are the same, but I decided to do something just a little different here. So I'm going to place a mat there, and then I'm going to go to the back and I'm going to place a mat here. But you can cut as many mats as you want to place in yours. This is just a blueprint for ideas on how you can actually place yours. So we're going to have that mat right there. And then I'm going to take these two and I am just going to cut them on the diagonal. And then I'll cut that second 4 by 6 on the diagonal as well. So now I'm going to take my pockets and I am going to add glue to 2 sides of that pocket. And then I'll place it down like this. And we'll do the same thing with this pocket. And so there we have 2 pockets here. I am going to take this piece and I'm going to add a pocket here. So I need to cut off some of that top. So at this point, I'm just making do with some scraps. Take this piece, place it right there. Then I'm going to take this piece and we're going to place it right there. Again, I need to cut off a little bit at the top. And I'm going to place this piece right here. And so now we have two pockets. We have pockets this way and we have pockets this way. Then I think I'm going to use just a little bit more scrap that I have, and I'm going to create a pocket here. So we can add as many pockets as we want, because then we can fill those pockets with all types of goodies. So I'm going to go ahead and just add my glue. And get that stuck. And I have one more piece, and I'm going to put that down. Go ahead and add my glue. And place it right there. So did you notice that I sneaked in a wardrobe change? I did. I changed into my Make It Posh t-shirt made by Baby Posh. Y'all, I love it. It is just so stinking cute, and I think you'll love it too. So now what I'm going to do is I am just going to bring in some stickers to decorate my album. So I have several different stickers that I want to use, and I think that what I'm going to do is I am going to take this one that says Christmas Magic. First page that you see is going to say Christmas Magic. Then I'm going to open my book, and I'm just going to find a lot of little stickers to put on the inside. So I really am going to decorate my little album using stickers. Y'all, I like to use stickers on my projects, and you guys know that I use stickers a whole lot, and that is what we're going to be doing on this project as well. So I am just going to take some of my stickers, and we're just going to place them down all random like, just to get a nice cute little look. I'm going to take this one that says December Magic, and we're going to place it right there. Then we're going to go to the center page. I am going to take this sticker that says Merry Christmas, and we're going to place it right up there. Then I'm going to take this little Santa sticker, and we're going to place it right there in the corner. You can see how simple we're keeping this. Now, like I said, you can decorate yours as much or as little as you want. I'm not big on a whole lot of decorations, but you might be, so make it work for you. So I think I'm going to try some Christmas trees. Over here. And I think I'm going to take my red truck, and I'm going to place my red truck right there. I did have that green circle, but then I thought the red truck might be better. So I am going to move to this page, take these little candy canes, put them right there at the bottom. Then I'm going to take Santa's Christmas bag. We're going to put that right there. Then I'll take a sticker that says So Magical, and we're going to place it right there. I'm going to flip over to the back side. I'm going to take this sticker that says We Wish You a Merry Christmas, and we're going to place it right there. So you're able to see just how basic my decorating is. Then I'm going to go back to my pockets, and I'm just going to tuck in a couple of my journaling spots. And then I noticed that I did not put anything here, and I didn't put anything on here, which I definitely want to do. So I'll take that piece of holly and put it right there. Then I'll take another piece of holly and put it right there. So then I'll go to these two pockets, and I'm just using my journaling spots. These are 3x4 journaling cards, and I'm just tucking them in the pocket like that. And then we'll put a couple here. So I'm going to take these two and we'll put them in like that. This is just giving you an idea of ways that you can use your pockets. You might have other things that you want to put in your pocket. Doesn't necessarily have to be what I'm using. So then I'm going to take these two and we're going to put them right there. And there is our sweet little mini album. Y'all, it is so adorable. Now we need to attach it to the box. So I'm going to bring in the box and we're going to take this and we're going to attach it right here to this spine. So I am going to use my glue. We will add some glue, going right down that center like that. Then I'm just going to take this and I'm going to put it down, just trying to get it nice and centered. Then I'll open it, go to the center fold and get that nice and stuck. Flip this over, go to the back and make sure that I have that nice and stuck. I'm going to let that dry for just a moment and then we'll be back to finish this off. Alright, so now that it's dry, I am going to go ahead and find something really, really cute for this side. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this poinsettia sticker, I think that's poinsettia, and I'm going to place it right there so when you open the book, that's what you see. And then when you close the book, I am just going to put down a very simple little Christmas wagon. Not doing much to mine at all, but like I said, you can decorate yours as much or as little as you want. Now, I'm not going to do a whole lot to this part because we have a very busy pattern, so I'm just going to add a few word stickers and we're going to call it a day. So I am going to take this one that says, "Have a very Merry Christmas." Put that right there. Then I'm going to take this one that says, "Make a Wish." And we're going to put it right here. So now I can close that and close that, and that's how it looks. So now we still need to take these pieces and just fold them so that we can fold our box. So now when you open your boxed album, you're going to have this. You'll be able to open this and open this. And I see where I can add just a little something right there. So I'm going to take this word sticker that says Merry Christmas. And then I'm going to take this one that says family. And those will sit like that. So now when you open it, you're going to have Merry Christmas and family. Then you can open this and you'll be able to see that beautiful piece we have there, or you might want to place a mat in yours, completely up to you. Then we have our nice simple little album that we can now place pictures or write messages and put messages in, completely up to you. And so now y'all, we're able to close our boxed Christmas mini album. So we're just going to close these two pieces, bring this up, then we're going to take that top flap and then we just tuck it in like that. And then we just take our flaps and fold them in like that, and then we fold in this one. And there, y'all, we have a nice little boxed album. So what I've decided to do on the front is I'm going to take this journaling card and I'm going to use it as the decoration for the front, and I'm going to add a sticker to it as well. So I'm going to take just a little bit of my tape And I'm going to place that down like that. And then I'm going to take this little Santa and we're going to put him right there. And y'all, that is it. That is how simple it was to make our beautiful boxed Christmas album. So I am going to go ahead and open this again so that you can see all of this goodness. And you'll be able to see what it is you will be able to make. And then hopefully you'll be inspired to make a few of these to gift, to keep, or to sell. I do believe that these would be awesome craft fair sellers because everyone's always looking for mini albums or ways to capture a moment. And this is definitely one of those great ways. So I am going to bring that first one back in so that you can see. Here we have the whimsical, and then here we have the more classic upscale look. But all of these are so easy to make. And I hope that you guys will make a few of these to gift, to keep, or to sell. So I hope that you have enjoyed today's awesome project. And I hope that you've enjoyed the sneak peek at all of this wonderful Posh Paper Lady goodness my daughter, Baby Posh, has created. If you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.